Hi, I'm Shehnaz Khan with Hagan Realty, and I'm excited to bring you the latest real estate update for Loudoun Valley in June 2025. Whether you're considering buying or selling, this is the information you need to stay ahead in the market. Let's take a closer look. This month, we saw 7 homes close, but there were only 7 new listings, showing that the inventory is pretty tight. On the brighter side, there's still strong buyer interest with 15 new contracts signed. We had 6 price changes and 3 listings that didn't sell. Overall, the Loudoun Valley market is competitive with fewer homes available, but there's still a lot of buyer interest. Let's take a closer look at some of those properties, beginning with the ones that closed in June. 43260 Mitcham Square. This home was first listed on March 27th for $788,000, then withdrawn on April 28th. It was relisted on the same day for $769,900, briefly went off market on May 9th, and quickly went under contract on May 15th. It successfully closed on June 12th for $769,900 at the relisted price. 23559 Waterford Down Terrace. This property hit the market on May 20th with an asking price of $687,000. It went under contract just 8 days later and closed on June 26th for the same price of $687,000. 23544 Buckland Farm Terrace. Listed on April 3rd for $625,000, this home went under contract on May 20th. It closed on June 19th for $607,000, $18,000 below asking. 43222 Thoroughfare Gap. Listed on May 17th for $824,900, this home went under contract on May 29th and closed on June 25th for $810,000, just under $15,000 below the original asking price. 2290 Chertsey Street. This one was listed on May 15th and went under contract on June 2nd for $850,000. It closed on June 27th at $855,000, $5,000 above asking. 23483 Aldi Manor Terrace. This one was listed on May 17th for $590,000. This home went under contract just 6 days later, returned to active status on May 30th, and then went under contract again on June 1st. It finally closed on June 30th for the original asking price of $590,000. 43168 Wellstone Terrace. Active on May 8th for $550,000, this home saw a price drop to $540,000 on May 29th. It went under contract on June 1st and closed on June 24th at the reduced price of $540,000. Now let's take a look at the properties that are still active in Loudoun Valley. If you'd like more details on the properties that are still under contract in June, feel free to contact me and I can provide you with that list. 23266 Southdown Manor Terrace, Unit 102. This 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo was listed as coming soon on April 13th and became active on May 3rd, priced at $515,000. It's still active as of June. 23286 Southdown Manor Terrace, Unit 108, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo listed on May 1st. Since then, it has seen 3 price reductions. First to $474,900 on May 5th, then to $467,500 on May 22nd, and most recently to $449,900 on June 17th. It's still active on the market. 23245 Milltown Knoll Square, Unit 103. This 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo was listed on June 12th for $499,999 and is still active. 43179 Mongold Square, a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo listed on May 8th for $698,000, is still on the market. 23465 Belvoir Woods Terrace, a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo listed as coming soon on May 15th. It became active on May 16th for $619,000 and is still available. 23746 Hopewell Manor Terrace. This 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath townhome was listed as coming soon on June 21st for $880,000. 22974 Weybridge Square. A 3-bedroom, 4.5-bath single-family home listed on June 19th for $985,000, still on the market. Now, let's take a look at how the market was doing in Ashburn, Virginia for the month of June. In Ashburn, the real estate market has shown mixed trends in June. The average home value rose to $816,969, reflecting a 2.9% increase over the past year. New listings came in at 194, which is down 12% from May, but up 8% compared to last year. There are now 379 active homes on the market, up from 366 last month and a big jump from 218 this time last year. Sales activity was strong with 148 new contracts signed compared to 129 last month and 131 last year. The number of closings saw a slight improvement with 137 properties closing in June, up from 127 in May and nearly matching last year's total of 135. However, the market experienced some setbacks as 50 listings failed, resulting in a failure rate of 26.7%, which is significantly higher than last month's 28 failures and last year's 5. The average days on market also went up to 36, which is a bit longer than May and June 2024. Overall, there has been a steady activity in terms of contracts and closings. There are still some challenges with longer market times and failed listings. As we move forward, it will be interesting to see how these trends shape the market. If you're curious about how these changes could impact your buying or selling decisions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Shehnaz Khan with Hagan Realty. Trust me, you'll be moved.